Hey, how are my beautiful lights doing today? Welcome. Welcome to Tarot by Cherie. We're going to get started right away on today's reading and see what messages we get. All right, guys, a lot of you are having trouble finding my email for readings, okay? I just went through it. You have to click on underneath the video. There's a more button, okay? Hit the more button, and then you have to hit the more button again. They make it more difficult than it needs to be. All right, and then you'll see my email. I put it in there twice, so it should be easier to find. Just email me, okay? All right, so here I'm seeing something about something is going to be communicated to someone today that is going to create this tower moment, like something very upsetting. This is going to leave you feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like it's going to have something to do with finances. This is unfortunate, and it's not a very positive start to the reading, but we can't have perfection, guys. All right, but so this is for someone who needs to hear this message today. I see that you will be feeling like, you know, worried, concerned, juggling your monies, and there's a commitment of some sort here that you're going to be concerned about, right? The commitments regarding things that you need to take care of that have to do with your finances, okay? But let's move forward and look at this. Wow. All right, guys, just look at this. This is a ray of hope if I've ever seen one. So I'm seeing a lot of movement, okay? The Chariot is movement. The Eight of Cups is you're moving as well toward something. And what I see you moving toward is this Wheel of Fortune. So I'm getting a picture here, guys, over the past few days. Spirit keeps showing me over and over again that this Wheel of Fortune is about to take place. So it might start out in dribs and drabs. We might start seeing, you know, well, what we talked about yesterday in the reading, that $2,000 check that's coming out of the administration, that's a done deal. We just, they have to figure out when. I think it's going to be this year, though. I think somehow they're going to be able to sneak it in this year, if not early next year. But that's a start. That's a dribble. We already know about that. Okay, so that being said, we talked about yesterday how it's being called a dividend. And if you look up the word dividend, it has nothing to, it's not a stimulus. They're not using the word stimulus when they're talking about giving the people money. Now, I want to tell you that dividends are interest based on a pot of money, like an investment or something along that line. So I keep seeing the word dividend, even in retrospect when they were talking about the Doge checks, they refer to it as a dividend. So in my mind, we are going to see monthly checks eventually. We are going to see help on a monthly basis, and it's not going to be a handout. All right, so I'm not going to stay on this, but here we are. This is being protected. This is taking the time it's taking because it is being protected in the angelic realms. It is a gift from source. Okay, this is a biblical time you're living in. Thus you are Aquarius. Thus this is the age of Aquarius. Thus you have chosen to come back here at this time. All right, so those of you who are having a tough time right now, all you Aquariuses, you're much bigger than that, okay? And that's all going to go away once you make the decision in your mind, in your mind's eye, that it's gone, okay? Tell yourself, Aquarius, who you are, why you're here. You are powerful, your gifts are online, and you are capable of doing anything, okay? You can think of yourself as a superhero, and I'm not kidding, okay? Your clairs are coming online, your intuition is online, your ability to manifest within hours, days, sometimes moments is there for you. All you need to do is get in a state of gratefulness so that you can raise your vibration high enough to attract in the good things that are higher vibrating. They're in the higher frequencies, guys, all the good things, okay? Once you can get there, things will start appearing like magic into your life. Stop telling yourself self-limiting thoughts, okay? Do not tell yourself I can't, or that won't, or negative things like that, all right? Just erase those things from your vocabulary, even if it takes a while for those good things to come in. Think and talk like it's already in your life, and it will appear. All right, so I'm seeing movement toward this prosperity, wealth, okay? This movement toward money. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles rather next to it, okay? So this is about, you've worked hard for this. This is not a handout, okay? This is monies that were taken from you that shouldn't have been, and you're going to get it back, okay? And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money because it's based over years. All right, and I am seeing that right now, guys, you're working hard and you're feeling like you really could use a boost right now, right? You can use a boost. All right, so here I'm seeing something regarding a lot of growth. All right, so you guys are really speaking about your powers, you're seeing right through people, all right? As soon as people start talking and you make eye contact with them, just by hearing their words, you're grasping onto their vibration, all right? You are feeling who they are. You're seeing their hearts. Do they have black hearts? Are they good people, bad people? And you've come to a place now where you are removing all negativity from your life, okay? And I don't mean, you know, if you have an argument with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you break up with them. That's not what I'm talking about, all right? You know what I'm talking about. It's the soul suckers, the ones that keep the third dimensionals that look at life in a very negative way. The sky is falling, nothing good ever happens, all right? Because they are okay with vibrating low, or they don't know how to change their vibrational status. So they're feeling safe in that third dimensional spot and they're hanging on for dear life. They will try to suck you back into where they're at, okay? Over and over again, every day, or, you know, every other day, through phone calls, through meetings. These are the people, if you want to move forward and raise your vibration and feel happier for longer periods of time and feel different emotions than, you know, all the negative ones, such as anger and shame and you know, frustration and whatever. All those negative emotions are third dimensional emotions, okay? Once we have money, which is coming, once we have that and we are kind-hearted people and we are treating everyone kindly, guess what? They're treating us kindly. So what do we have? We have a bunch of people on the planet that are kind to one another, that are willing to help one another. Then there is peace, right? And there is happiness. And there is no reason to have negative emotions and feelings. So that's the place that we're going toward right now, guys. If you let these people drag you back into the third dimension, you won't make it. All right? So it's up to you. Make the right decision for yourself. I am seeing some type of energy here that is very positive in the center of this reading. All right, so this positive energy is the energy you're gaining after you get rid of the negative things in your life. Okay, once you get rid of this, people, places, and things that bring those negative, bad emotions and feelings on, get rid of them one by one bite at a time. All right. You're going to see this growth, instant growth, okay? This is personal growth, emotional growth, all right? And also, I am seeing your intuition becoming more powerful because you're going to get the clarity. Clarity and intuition are connected, okay? When you have clarity, you can think about, you know, intuition is thinking things through, right? Thinking, which way do I go, left or right? What's the right decision to make? What's my gut feeling on this? That's your intuition. All right, so here I'm seeing a new start and a justice for, this is for a couple out there who maybe has been on again, off again, or has just had problems. And I want to say that these problems, a lot of them were brought in by outside influences. This wasn't really about, you know, that somebody is doing bad things to the other person or not non-appreciation or respect for one another. It's nothing to do with that, really. This had more to do with outside influences that were making it hard on you, or making it hard for you guys to get a fair shake at your relationship. I see this coming back for you. I see that you're both very loving, giving people, and this is a time where you're going to get back now, and your relationship is going to be a justice, okay? You will have the closeness. The other things, it's like we're learning, guys. We're learning how to, you know, get away from that which drags us down and drags us apart and ruins us, our spirit, our mind, our everyday happiness. You know, we're learning that no, we're putting up our boundaries. We're not allowing that anymore. And we're growing in leaps and bounds and becoming happier. All right. I'm seeing somebody wanting something regarding love here, right? Something you haven't been in love. It looks like you've been kind of defensive about love. Maybe on the fence, like you've gotten hurt before. And maybe some of you have really gotten hurt badly enough that you made a decision, a conscious decision, that you don't want to be in love anymore. Well, guess what? I'm seeing this perfect lover coming into your life, knocking your socks off, okay, and just sweeping you off your feet, basically. And this is going to be different than all the other times, okay? This love, this time around, is going to be a victory for you. All right, so this will be very different than any of your other relationships. So for those of you who really deep down inside want to be loved, you want to have someone in your life to support you, to spend time with you, to go out to dinner with, and you miss all those things, this is your time. This is your time to open up and let love in, and it will just arrive, okay? If you're open to it, it will arrive, okay? So this is, somebody is, wow. This is for somebody who's absolutely, you need to run the other way from this. You need an escape mechanism, okay? You are going through something right now. You're being judged. This is like terrorism or something. Seriously, like you are feeling stuck where you're at. You're feeling judged. You're feeling conflicted. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody is being underhanded and putting you through the ringer, and you honestly don't know what side is up and what side is down. All right, this person has destroyed your self-esteem. This person, you have stayed too long. All right, and the longer you stay, the more of your self-esteem will be gone, unfortunately. And then you're just going to get into a place where you're not going to have the strength, the ability, the mental stability to rise above it and walk away. So this is what happens, guys, when you stay in an unhealthy situation for periods of time, long periods of time. It's like it just keeps banging you down and banging you down, you know, into the ground. So this layout, look at this layout, guys. You could see this for yourselves, okay? Not that I need to be dramatic or anything with this. You could see it all, right? The Judgment card, the sneaky, lying, underhanded card, all right? You have the New Start in the middle. You need a whole new path. That's in the center of, you know, you being tied up here and being stuck and going through all of this conflict, all right? So this is wild. This is wild, guys. You need to, if this is you, comment below the video, but you need to get out of this. I mean, I'm not one to tell you what to do, but, you know, if you're on here looking at my readings, please, you know, please think about what I'm saying here. You know, you need to save yourself. All right, let's move on. Hopefully to a happier, more uplifting situation. All right, I am seeing somebody who is upset with a masculine right now. I'm also seeing two feminines here. So I honestly don't know what this is about. It looks like, okay. So what this is about is the person you're with, you are one and the same, okay? You're basically, you're so similar. You actually know each other from another lifetime, and you're together right here and now to complete something, okay? Where one of you has to make something up to the other. This is karmic, All right. And I'm also seeing another feminine involved here. So the lesson here, it seems, still hasn't been learned because I'm seeing a third party. All right. And therefore we have the upset here. And let me see if I can get more on this. Yeah, somebody's happiness is being destroyed. This could be the same person I'm speaking to, by the way. All right. This could be your situation they're showing you. All right. So here I'm seeing a new start, some kind of new beginning. All right. I feel like somebody's getting involved today in, or not today necessarily, but you're starting a new job, a new project, or you're starting a new career. All right. I see that you're going to be very happy with this almost immediately. All right. Once you start this, you're already overjoyed, but once you start this, you're really going to just kind of fit in. You're going to just, you're going to feel like instantly like you fit in. You're a part of this whole situation. You fit like a glove, and you have a lot to offer this particular company or whatever this career is you're getting involved with. I'm seeing the money's going to be good for you. You're going to start seeing your bank account growth, okay? Growth in your bank account. So this is definitely something where you've bettered yourself. And I do see a little defensiveness in between the new beginning and your bank account growing, which tells me that this might start out a little not as magnificent as it's going to turn out to be. So it just might be rough in the beginning. This could be something so minute, like you're starting off on an off week. Maybe you're going to get paid bi-weekly, so you're only going to see one paycheck, and you might have to struggle a little bit until you get into, the groove type thing. Or this might be a career position where you're going to be working with a draw and a commission, something along that line. So you might have to wait a little bit for your commissions to build up. But whatever it is, it's along that line. Your money is coming, and you will see this beautiful growth in your account, and this is going to make you very happy. Okay, so let's continue. Guys, it's a good time to remind you, I do readings. Those of you who are having a hard time finding my email address, I went through the process. I think I said this in the beginning of the reading, but just click on the more button underneath the reading, and then you have to click on more again, and you'll find my email in there. All right, they make it too hard. So here I'm seeing something going on behind the scenes. All right, we have the card of opportunity with something here connected to a feminine. Okay, this is for somebody who has children, who is in a bind right now. You just went through a breakup, and your significant other was contributing financially. Okay, I'm seeing an opportunity is going to come to you. Right now you're fearful because you don't know what the future is bringing, and there looks to be a child involved, or children as well. All right, but I do see that you are free now, and you have a little bit of money to carry you through, and in the interim there will be an opportunity, so not too much worry there. All right, let's keep going. All right, so all right, I'm hearing somebody right now saying somebody's angry at source. Something happened. You're confused about spirit. Why did you let this happen? Why did you let this happen? All right, and I'm seeing a major setback and heartbreak here. You're somebody who does very well in life. You seem to be very secure financially. You're a person who is frugal. That's why you're financially secure. You know how to save. You're a saver. All right, but at the same time, something happened that is breaking your heart right now. I'm sending you love and light. If this is you, please comment below the video. This looks to be like a family matter. I'm feeling somebody's emotions, like you're just at your wit's end mentally. You are just exhausted, shot out, just really needing a vacation, needing a break. And I see that you're getting clarity. You're getting clarity on how to bring balance into your life, like how to get yourself to feel healthy and good and continue the pace. It's all about the pace. Your pace is crazy. All right. And then I'm seeing you're doing things for other people as well. So that's why you're feeling just mentally exhausted. There's like nothing left. Okay. And I'm seeing that you just spend a lot of time at work. You're working your butt off. Let me see if I can get more. All right, so there is balance, okay? You can continue on the path you're going on, and unfortunately, there will come a time where the buildup may bring on an illness and stop you dead in your tracks, okay? So there has to be balance. So you're thinking about it now. You're thinking about the balance, but you know, you have to figure it out fast and make some kind of move. So if you're helping others and you're working extra to help others financially, there is a word, it's called no, okay? And even if it's family members who are hanging on their last thread, let me say this to you. It's human nature for people, once you start giving, you know, a lot of people will start expecting, and, you know, they'll get even comfortable. And it is, again, it's human nature. It doesn't make them bad people. But when we become really giving, sometimes people just will take advantage, right? So until you start saying no, this will continue. And, you know, it's putting you at risk. You have to put yourself first in life, guys. That's just the way it is. No, that doesn't make you selfish. But when you're spent, your spirit is empty, your cup is empty. Same thing, right? You can't continue to give to others. What will eventually happen is you will become very unhappy and you will become overwhelmed, and toxins will build up in the body and bring in illness, okay? It's just, you're not a machine and you cannot take care of everybody. So everybody is responsible for themselves, all right? Even loved ones. So, and there are programs out there for people who are needing help, that are truly needing help, that are not able-bodied. There are plenty of programs out there, okay? People have to learn to work their own stuff out. It's just how life is. There's always a way. All right, and here I'm seeing somebody has the utmost confidence in themselves. I see that there's good news all around you, good energy all around you. You are very happy right now, all right? You are, looks like you're flirting or dating this person that you feel very strongly about, and this is making your cup overflow with joy and happiness. This is regarding something new, something that feels great, and you're feeling so positive about where this is going and how you feel about this person. All right, isn't that beautiful in the beginning? All right, I'm also seeing over here an ending with some stuckness. So somebody needs to end something, and you're feeling like you're using, all right, how do I say this nicely? All right, guys, making excuses. This should be called the card of excuses, okay? Because the hangman shows you all strung up and stuck like, but this card is about you not really being stuck. You're creating an illusion by making excuses, and you can untie your ankle and walk away at any time. And thus, the ending next to it, all right? So you're putting this ending off. There is something you're wanting from this person that unfortunately you are not getting, okay? And you're thinking about ending this. Now, I do see the celebratory card here next to this person, but I'm not quite clear. I'll be honest. I'm not quite clear. It looks kind of like this isn't nice. It looks kind of like this person gets some kind of joy out of making you not happy. And, you know, if this is you, comment below the video. I mean, I can't even imagine that somebody would get their jollies off seeing, you know, that's like a power thing to me. That's like somebody who has to feel like they have power over you, like they're so powerful and they can control you. All right. So yeah, there's more on this. Okay. This person this is somebody you're with. This is a partner of some sort, like a relationship, a business partner. I'm not really sure, but this person's very toxic. Okay. And you have the partnership card next to this person. A decision must be made, or you will wake up tomorrow feeling this way, and the next day, and the next day. Okay. This is about just utter sadness. It's also getting yourself in a state of gratefulness, okay? It doesn't mean you should be grateful for this person who is toxic. It means you should make a decision on this person, all right? And then get yourself in a state of gratefulness and start focusing in on little things that you have in your life. So you don't need this. You have enough other things that are good in life, right? So, and I am seeing another person over here who's basically waiting in the wings for you. Somebody who cares about you, thinks about you. This might be secretive. This person might keep this under their hat, but they have feelings for you. All right, and they think about you often. All right, this is, wow, this video is getting long, guys. I'm gonna, you know, bring it to an end here, but I'm seeing some kind of, wow, okay. So guys, a lot of you are going through some transition right now, it looks like. You're transitioning. You're trying to manifest something in, but you're also carrying so much weight on your shoulders that it's keeping you from your manifestations, okay? Because you can't get yourself in a positive frame of mind. You have to be positive to manifest, all right? I don't know if you realize this, guys, but you can manifest negativity. Negative things can come into your life through manifestation. If you're always feeling, you know, depressed and you have depressive thoughts, your thoughts and feelings, your emotions create your future. So it's like being on a hamster wheel. If your you know, frequency is down here, your vibration is down here, and you're always having negative thoughts, you're going to keep pulling in more of the same. Okay, like brings in like. So yeah, so I'm seeing you have this ability, but because you're carrying so much weight on your shoulders, you're going to continue to carry this weight, and you have to make this transition if you want to manifest. Okay, you have to transition into positivity. It seems as though what you're trying to manifest in is happiness with this masculine here. All right, so I don't know where that's going to go. Last cards, we might as well, right? I'm seeing love here. I'm seeing you're moving away, actually. And I feel like this is a relationship between possibly two brothers. This could be two brothers. This could be father-son, or it's two masculines. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm seeing one is looking to possibly move away. Okay, so, all right. So we're going to end on that note, guys. If you're still with me, please don't forget to hype, like, subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It's a way to give back to the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.